What if you could walk into your next user experience or product design interview already knowing the toughest questions and already having the perfect answers? Imagine practicing it with AI that pushes you, gives instant feedback, and makes you more confident in just one day. That's exactly what Mockin Work does. Today we're reviewing Mockin Work, an AI-powered mock interview platform built specifically for UX, UI, and product designers. Over 2,600 designers have already practiced with it, and it's designed to help you structure your answers, present case studies clearly, and walk into interviews with confidence. Now, before we dive into the features, let's see what real users are saying. On Product Hunt, it has received a 5-star rating. Users say that Mockin feels like the missing piece in interview prep. The resume checker and matcher are super useful too. Another user said the personalized feedback was truly insightful and super useful. And one review stood out. I loved how realistic the interview felt. It just asks preset questions it follows up based on your answers, so it's clear designers are finding real value here. So now let's discuss the core features one by one. So for feature 1, let's talk about the dashboard. So this is the command center where everything starts. Right away, you'll see your available interview attempts, your progress, and a step-by-step guide to get started. For example, step 1 is the one-question interview. In just 5 to 10 minutes, you'll test how you pitch your design experience. At the end, you get a full report with your strengths, risks, and clear next steps. So step 2 is ask a motivation question. This helps you practice explaining what you want in your next company, a surprisingly common but tricky interview question. The dashboard also gives you quick access to helpful resources like articles on the STAR method and common UX, UI, screening questions, and even job hunting tips for 2025. So instead of jumping in blindly, the dashboard structures your practice from the very first session, guiding you step by step from practice to actual offers. So that wraps up the feature 1, the dashboard experience. Now let's move on to feature number 2. So for feature 2, let's talk about the interview tab. This is where the real practice happens. You can choose from different interview formats depending on your time and goals. If you're short on time, start with the one-question interview. It's quick but powerful. You pick a topic, answer a single question, and get detailed AI feedback right away. If you want to simulate a real hiring process, you can try a screening interview. This mirrors that first HR or recruiter call, testing whether you have the skills, experience, and mindset for the role. Next, there's the assessment interview. Here, you reflect on your own strengths, weaknesses, and achievements. Finally, there's the whiteboard challenge. This is a lifestyle exercise where you talk through a design problem and explain your thought process, just like in real UX and product interviews. So whether you want a quick practice round or a full simulation of a tough design challenge, the interview section has everything you need. So that wraps up feature 2, and now let's move on to feature number 3. So now let's talk about the resume center. Preparing for interviews isn't just about answering questions. Your resume has to get you in the door first, and that's where this section really shines. Inside the Resume Center, you'll find 2 powerful tools. The first is the Resume Checker. Here, Mockin AI scans your existing resume, points out weak spots, and gives you actionable recommendations to make it stronger. It even ensures your formatting and wording are optimized to pass applicant tracking systems, or ATS, the same software most companies use to filter candidates. The second tool is the Resume Matcher. This lets you paste in a specific job description and then adapts your resume so it emphasizes the right skill and achievements. Instead of sending out a generic application, you're customizing your resume for each role, which dramatically improves your chance of getting noticed. What's great is how fast the process is. Within minutes, you can go from a generic resume to one that's fine-tuned for the exact position you're applying for. And combined with the mock interview practice, you're covering both sides of the job hunt, getting the interview and being fully prepared to ace it. So if you want a tool that not only builds your confidence in interviews, but also boosts your chances of actually landing those interviews, the Resume Center is a game changer. So that's the third feature, the Resume Center. Now let's move on and talk about who will benefit the most from Mockin. So if you're a designer preparing for interviews, whether you're entry-level, mid-level, or senior, Mockin is for you. It's perfect if you don't have peers available to do mock interviews with, or if you want structured, immediate feedback you wouldn't get from a friend. Basically, if you want to walk into your next UX or product interview feeling prepared and confident, you'll benefit from this. And of course, since no tool is perfect, here are a few areas Mockin could improve. I couldn't find any affiliate program which could be helpful for creators and educators who want to recommend it. There is no API access yet as well, so you can't integrate it into hiring platforms or custom dashboards. The analytics could go a step further, maybe clustering weak areas across multiple sessions. And one last idea, video recording of responses. Right now it's mainly audio or text, but body language matters in interviews, so that could be a strong addition. So Mockin Work is a powerful tool for designers who want to nail their interviews. The tailored questions, real-time AI feedback, resume, match, and make it stand out. It's quick, easy to use, and genuinely makes you more confident. And that's a wrap on Mockin work. If you want to try this tool out, I have included the link in the description below so you can give it a check. And with that, that's the end of today's review. So give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful reviews. I'll see you in the next video.